Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Close Enough podcast. My name is Matthew Wideline.
I'm Antonio Schoninger.
And today we're going to be talking all the latest headlines in sports.
All the biggest headlines in the world.
And everything that's close enough.
All right, Matthew, guess what?
What?
Yannick Sinner won the Australian Open, like I said last time was going to happen.
To be honest, when you're the best in the world at something and you can tell that someone's the best in the world, it's not surprising
it's
when
not
they
even,
win.
It's not even close, though. It's literally not even close. He beat Sasha Zverev in the final 3-0, which is like unheard of
That's crazy.
An Australian Open final. That doesn't happen.
I mean, pretty much every tennis game I've ever really watched it's never a shutout like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's always back and forth. I mean, of course, tennis, but
yeah, but like it's not even like close right now. Like he's won the last 3 hard court majors, which is insane.
Yeah.
Like the only people that you can really think of that did that, Djokovic, friggin' Roger Federer, like it's
Djokovic
crazy.
leaving his set early is so crazy to me.
He played one set against Sasha Zverev. The thing is, like, he injured himself beforehand playing against Carlos Alcaraz.
Yeah.
And what happened with that was basically, I think he said that he had like a muscle tear, or like that's what he felt. And then against Zverev, he was playing fine. After the 4th game, he said that he was starting to like feel it.
I mean, we've played a lot of tennis, and anytime we've played tennis, it's always hard. I mean,
it really is.
It's hard to play when you're freaking fully healthy, let alone injured. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially in the summer in summers in Vegas, it's impossible.
Summers in Vegas are rough.
Play.
But I mean, the other thing was like the heat over there during the Australian Open, like especially during the quarterfinals and the round of 16.
Yeah.
It was like 95 during the day over there, which is like crazy. So like players like Sinner, Holger Rune, Djokovic, Alcaraz, they're not like super used to the heat.
Yeah.
Just because I mean like they play.
Where was the Australian Open again? Where was it located?
Australia.
I'm just kidding.
You dumb bitch. No, but it was cool. I mean, Yannick Sinner literally just cooked. I mean, I think he only lost like 2 sets the entire
That's crazy.
Australian Open, which is insane.
Crazy.
World number 1, GOAT. I'm glad that.
Do you think you could
Yes.
beat a top 200 women's tennis player in a tennis match?
No, not me. I don't think so. I think my serve. If I really worked on my serve, yes. I feel like I probably.
If you had like
top
2 months to
500.
train for it, would you be able to do it? Where you only could commit yourself to tennis?
I honestly, possibly, it's possible. I wouldn't say like for sure because I'm not going to be like.
I don't know who the 200th best women tennis player in the world is, but guess what? You're gonna lose.
If we never played tennis before, no. But since we've played
probably.
for 10 years, I mean, realistically, we should be able to like at least put up a fight. If we lose 6-0, 6-0, it's kind of sad.
There's no way I'm losing 6-0. If I have 3 months to train or 2 months to train specifically for that event, there's no way I'm getting 6-0.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no way.
I think we definitely put up a fight. I think that it would be a good game, a good match.
It would be a great game.
That'd be fantastic.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in sports. I mean, the
talking
Super Bowl.
Yeah, talking about winning. I heard that you're an Eagles fan. Is that correct, sir?
You've known I'm an Eagles fan. I've been an Eagles fan since I was born. My dad's from Philadelphia. I have pictures of me as a baby in the Eagles jersey. I have like kids Donovan. I have like a kids Donovan McNabb jersey. I have a Michael Vick jersey.
Oh, good
The
guy.
funny thing is, my Michael Vick jersey is so small that I put it on my dog. So my dog will literally run around the house wearing a Michael Vick jersey.
That's crazy.
Shout out Coco.
Shout out Coco.
But no, here's the thing though. The Eagles are obviously like watching the Commanders game. It was probably the biggest ass whooping I think I've ever seen, ever.
Yeah.
It was the Eagles were just so fully stacked.
So much
Everything
better, yeah.
blended so perfectly. Everyone played their role to perfection.
Yeah.
You can tell that they're utilizing every single player to the best of their ability. It's truly amazing to watch, and I really don't think the Chiefs are going to win.
As Meek Mill said, we're on the field with the birds like we played for the Eagles.
Oh, for real, yo.
The Chiefs cheated their way in. We've all seen it. It's very obvious.
Yeah.
Twice. Not once, but twice.
Definitely.
They literally, Josh Allen got the ball past the 1 yard line or whatever it was.
It's something new every single game.
Every single game.
It's something new.
Shit. It's like, bro, at this point, it's like how the Patriots were, except the Patriots were just better than people. They weren't cheating their way into it.
So
you know?
When growing up, I would always hate on the Patriots because no one ever really
facts.
wanted to see Tom Brady win ever.
It's like
You know
Real
what I
Madrid.
mean?
They win every single time. It's like, come on, no one
But
cares
now it's
anymore.
like I see Tom Brady and I'm like, Tom Brady's a G.
But because the thing with Tom Brady is you can't hate him because he went from winning with the Patriots and he moved over to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and he still won. And it's
Yeah.
like, bro, like
Well, when you're a winner, you can tell.
when you're a winner, you're a winner. He's a great player.
For sure.
People actually play with him. Like they like playing with him.
Yeah.
The thing with Patrick Mahomes is he's a fucking crybaby.
Did you
Like,
ever
that's
watch
the way it is.
the roast of Tom Brady?
Oh yeah, dude. He also has a good sense of humor.
He's
which I
so
think is
funny, bro.
He's a good
Like,
guy.
he's so funny.
I like Tom Brady. Me personally, I used to hate him like you. To be honest,
I
but
did. Now I'm like, but do you think you're gonna feel that way about Patrick Mahomes?
no, because he's a crybaby. Like here's the thing. I like LeBron James. I think LeBron James is a great player, but he's also he used to be, not anymore as much, but he used to be a freaking crybaby.
I mean, he's still a crybaby.
You know what I mean? Like he's over here. Oh, I have a cramp. Kobe played with a broken finger. Get over yourself.
Yeah, but
you know
Kobe
what I mean?
didn't play when he was 40 years old.
Yeah, but he retired because he's got old. The thing is, like,
Dude.
here's the thing with LeBron James is, like, he was born a freak athlete. Like,
Do you think
nobody's born
LeBron
like
could
that.
play for another 5 years?
I think at least 3. I think
he's got.
still
I think he's got. I'm not saying
what
he's
is he-
going to play
how
for
old
5
is he?
years.
He's like
40.
37, no?
No, he's 40.
He's already 40?
Pretty sure he's 40.
No, I don't think so.
Is he not? Okay,
I don't think
I'm
so.
gonna fact check it right now.
Because if he was
I don't
40,
want to
no,
spread false information.
it's impossible. Because his son's how old?
Dude, he's like 22 or something.
No, he's 19. Bronny's 19.
LeBron 19. I'm freaking. Yeah, no, LeBron's 40.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Dude, imagine being 40 years old and being the
Still
best
cooking.
player in
No,
the
but
NBA.
As I said, I think LeBron James is a great player.
Yeah,
I
he
just
is.
think he's a crybaby, and so is Patrick Mahomes. He's over here flopping, trying to get a flag thrown. Like it's.
Remember
like,
that
dude,
game where
get over yourself.
The Chiefs played the Bills in the regular season, maybe last year, and the final play of the game, they threw a flag on the Chiefs' offense because they were offsides, and the receiver had like his one step over the line of scrimmage, and they threw the flag, and they gave it was like a big penalty, and then they lost because of it. And Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes went up to Josh Allen, and he was just like. He was like, that's a bullshit call,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, he was
we
offsides.
remember.
I'm like,
bro, I'm sorry, like the amount of calls that the Chiefs get, which
No,
they
it's
don't
terrible.
deserve, is ridiculous.
No, it's awful.
I mean, come on. Like, here's the thing. At the end of the day, they won. I'll get over it. But it's also like, you guys cheated your way, and congratulations.
It's the
you
Taylor
won.
Swift energy. When you
Losers.
have the Taylor Swift energy behind you, there's no way. It's unstoppable. You know what I mean?
It's just, I don't know. It's so obviously rigged that it's like Xavier.
Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, Xavier Worthy.
He's so
catch
good.
that they called was a catch. I mean,
It wasn't even a catch. Literally, we did.
he
Literally,
didn't
the
even have
announcers-
possession, bro.
The announcers
He
of
didn't
every
have
game, they
possession.
always go. The announcers are like, "I don't agree with that call." I hear them say
Exactly.
that probably 3 or 4 times every single Chiefs game.
Bro, it's gotten to a point where even that guy that glazes Patrick Mahomes like to
Chris
no end,
Collinsworth?
Chris Collinsworth,
Yeah.
he was even like, I don't know about that one. Like, dude, if he's even saying that,
Yeah, if he's
you're cooked,
saying
bro.
it, no, it's crazy. It's actually crazy.
Ridiculous. But the Eagles, bro, the Eagles have the best running back in the league.
They do.
They have one of the best quarterbacks.
What
in
do
the
you
league.
think that the Chiefs
Two
have
of the
that's
best
better?
cornerbacks.
What do you think the
What?
Chiefs have that's better than what the Eagles have, other than quarterback? The only thing,
I
the
mean, their
Chiefs,
defense is good. to
The
be
only
fair.
thing the Chiefs have that's better than the Eagles is obviously Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Those
Yeah,
are the
the
only.
coach, for
and
sure.
I mean, I wouldn't
Nick
say Travis
Sirianni's pretty good
Kelce.
though. I'm not saying he's a bad coach.
It's not bad.
I
but
mean, he's led them to 2 Super Bowls. To be fair.
to be, yeah, no, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, here's
So-
the thing. Everyone always hated on Nick Sirianni during the season. They're like, oh, he sucks. And they hate on Jalen Hurts, and they're like, oh, Jalen Hurts isn't like that. But here's the thing. This is the second Super Bowl that they've gone to. This stat I heard the other day. There's never been a quarterback who's lost his first Super Bowl appearance and made his way back.
Didn't Patrick Mahomes do that?
No, he won his first one.
Oh, who do you
Never lost their first Super Bowl appearance and came back
Dang.
and won.
Is that Jalen Hurts?
No, it's Jalen Hurts has never. He's never. He lost his first one, made his way back.
Hey, well,
Do you know how hard that is to be able to
That's
do
pretty
that,
Crazy.
dude?
But-
I mean, imagine. Yeah.
To be fair though, I mean, Jalen Hurts is pretty good, bro. I'm not saying he's not. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback. He is better than Jalen Hurts.
What do you think the
However-
final score is going to be of the Super Bowl?
Ooh, you're making me think.
Who do you think is going to win?
Well, no, I think the Eagles are going to win. I think everyone think. Here's the thing. I know that you think this, and I'm sure that a lot of people think this.
yeah.
That the Eagles should realistically
They
blow out the
should win.
Chiefs.
They should win.
I think that it's going to be closer than we like imagine. It's definitely not going to be Eagles
bro,
Commanders.
it's gonna go down the wire, bro.
I think it'll probably end up being like, I want to say it's going to be a high scoring game, but the Chiefs' offense isn't that good. Like,
No,
they
it's not.
don't have that many weapons.
Isaiah Pacheco sucks. I had him in fantasy
Well, now.
football. He sucks.
He was good
Kareem
before the
Hunt
injury.
hits women in the elevator.
Oh my God.
Did he? No, I think he kicked some chicks.
Jesus Christ, bro.
It's crazy. Freaking Calvin Ridley can get suspended 6 games and for gambling, and Rashee Rice fucking causes a highway accident and flees the scene, and he gets to play the whole season,
Yep.
even though he got hurt. But still, he got no suspension or anything.
Yeah,
he still
bullshit.
got to fucking play.
Well, that was God's karma making him injured. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
dude, you saw the injury. I mean, this was a while ago, but how he got hurt.
I didn't see that.
So what happened was Patrick Mahomes threw a pick, and the guys running in the corners running down the sideline, and Rashee Rice is going for the tackle, and same as Mahomes, and Mahomes runs into Rashee Rice and
you're
tears
right,
his ACL.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh my
He
God,
tore
it's
Rashee
awful.
Rice's ACL.
Was he just trying to get him off the field because he wasn't playing well?
I don't know. No, it was well. They both were like diving into the guy,
Hey,
and it was a freak accident.
At least they they weren't bitches about it and they actually went and tried to tackle him.
No, for
which is
sure.
cool.
Yeah,
which
no,
I
for
respect.
sure.
I respect that. But I don't know. I think that the Eagles realistically should win.
They should win.
I hope that they win. Let's go Eagles.
I mean, here's the thing: the
fly
Eagles,
Eagles fly, as
the
they
Eagles
say.
fans, they party pretty hard in Philadelphia after
no.
after a good victory. But there was an unfortunate incident
Very.
that I saw on ESPN and Instagram and everything, and it was this 18-year-old kid. He's climbing up what's it called?
A flagpole. Mhm.
He's climbing up a flagpole, and he falls like 20 feet down.
Yeah.
No one catches him, and he has a brain aneurysm.
Well,
on the floor.
so his hand slipped, right? So the other hand, for some reason, I guess he tried to reach over and like catch himself, missed, fell, and there was like probably 40 people in the vicinity.
Yeah.
And instead of someone like stepping in, which I
No-
get, like
no
I
one
understand, I understand that like you see someone falling, you want to get out of the way, but you see a kid falling from a flagpole, and you think, oh, instead of me like at least trying to maybe nudge him or do something, you just get back away, let him fucking
The thing
slap
too,
his head on the ground.
If
and
he's
die.
with maybe like one or two
Ridiculous.
people and they're just doing it just with like 3 people total in the scene, I can see it kind of making sense where someone doesn't catch him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with hundreds of thousands of people all in the crowd, no one could have stood
even tried.
below the
That's really
pole
sad.
and catch him.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
terrible.
but that's how we're trained as a society now.
Yeah.
Instead of wanting to help your fellow man, you just want to be like, no, I'm just gonna let it be.
Of course.
I'm gonna back away. I wouldn't even say mind my own business. More just like, oh, let me think about my safety instead of like thinking, oh, I could probably catch this dude because he's not even taller than the roof
Yeah.
that we're on right now.
It's crazy.
He wasn't even falling that hard. He was literally falling, maybe I want to say like
20 feet.
yeah, like
25
20
feet maybe.
something like that. Like realistically, you could probably catch him.
Well, oh yeah, they could have totally caught
You
him.
know.
I mean, I've seen people stage dive from way higher elevation than that.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. As soon as someone sees someone else backing off, they want to do the same, and that's just sad.
It's terrible.
So
It really was, but here's the thing. As much as I care about the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, I don't care that much. I'm still going to wake up, you know what I mean? I'm going to wake up the next day, I'm going to shower, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to go to work.
bro, I mean, like at the end of the day, it is a game.
It's just a game,
If
you know what I mean?
if the Chiefs win, I'm gonna be mad for like 10
week.
minutes, and then I'll be like, all right, well, good season next time. Like,
Exactly,
who cares?
exactly.
Joe Burrow's gonna win next season anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Joe Burry. Joe Shiesty.
Once they get an actual defender on their team, besides Trey Hendrickson, it'd be
Yeah,
nice.
hey, you're not wrong.
But-
Dude, their defense is so terrible.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about this though? So with the whole like society thing that we were just talking about, how
Yeah.
like we're taught to back off. What do you think about how important it is for you to have hobbies in your life? Because I know that society kind of trains you that being bored is not okay. Like that's why like ADHD is like at an all-time high right now.
Yeah.
Because like we've never had it where you can go on your phone, you can go on TikTok, which also shout out TikTok. We do love TikTok, but like
Yeah, I like
you never in human history before the age of the smartphone could you go on your phone and just start like scrolling mindlessly for hours and hours instead of like you cannot be bored anymore. In
It's
this society.
total
You
manipulation.
can't.
It's total manipulation.
Total manipulation. They're running the entire game like it's just at the end of the day, like, social media is great, right?
Yeah.
Social media is great for connecting people to other people, but
There's pros and cons to social media.
exactly.
Definitely
Do you think that maybe like we've gotten to a point where like we pick up needless hobbies just to say that we do things?
I think with the amount of people that are on social media, I think people think that scrolling social media is a hobby with how much people are on it. You know what I mean? It's something that's.
I don't necessarily mean social media. I just mean like picking up random hobbies that you don't need to pick up just so that you aren't bored.
Of course. That's
You know?
that's the whole purpose of life, isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, to try new things and to see what you like
But
and
that's
what
the
you
good
don't
side.
like.
Exactly, that's the good side of it. The
Yeah.
bad side is that you could rot your brain. Like for example, it may start with like an addiction to social media, and then you may move on to like an addiction to drugs or like an addiction to drinking or like
Yeah.
like it can progressively get worse. But playing tennis, we consider that a hobby because
Of
we're not
course.
professional, right?
Yeah.
You know, going out and like let's say painting or like writing.
Definitely.
You know,
Mhm.
those are hobbies that are good for you.
Of course.
You know, to like stimulate your brain.
Mhm.
What's a great hobby that you think of immediately that like is really good for everybody that everybody realistically should be doing?
To be honest, one of my favorite hobbies is chess.
Okay.
I absolutely
That's
love
good.
playing chess. Well, I love golf. I mean, I'll tell you everything I do.
I'll tell you everything.
I'll tell you everything I do.
Here we go.
My favorite hobbies have to be chess, golf, tennis. I train Muay Thai a couple days a
Nice,
week.
nice,
I
nice,
definitely do that. And then I have my thrifting business as well that I do on the side too. So
Okay.
there's a bunch of things that I do to constantly be preoccupied. You know what I mean? Because honestly, it's so easy for me to go in my room and just scroll. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's so easy to.
So easy.
But another thing I do to help prevent that is
Mm.
I have a screen timer set on certain apps. So I have it set to an hour and a half a day
Nice.
on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat.
Right.
Honestly, it gives me the option to, if I want to go back on, where I can take it off and go
Yeah.
on if I really need to do it. But for the most part, anytime my time runs up on it, I'm like, okay, I've been on this a lot today, so I'll put the phone down and I'll do something different.
Yeah.
But I'd say it's something like a universal hobby that I think people should try.
That everybody once in their life should do.
I think chess. I really
think
do.
chess.
I
Honestly,
think
chess is one of the most brain stimulating
It is.
games that you can possibly do. Like it really is. Like that kind of tactical thinking
Yeah,
is really good for anybody, really.
of course.
You know,
Of course.
another one that you could do, like honestly, reading is great.
Reading's a great
like
hobby.
something that we've kind of pushed into as a society is moving away from reading books and kind of more into like
Yeah.
watching movies, watching YouTube videos. Which, don't get me wrong,
Well, you could.
That's
That can
fine.
educate
That's
you.
great.
That can definitely educate
education like education from YouTube videos, from TikTok,
Yeah.
it's great.
Of course.
But there's also the bad side of like some TikTokers, all they do is dance, or like girls that kind of just
Dude,
show off their bodies.
The
and then
amount
get
of
millions views,
of
and it's like
OnlyFans BS I see on my TikTok all the time is
Yeah.
crazy.
it's like, dude, here's the thing. There's always the good side and the bad side, especially for social media.
Yeah.
And I think one of the biggest issues that social media
Mm-hmm.
propagates is the fact that like, you could do something literally that just destroys your brain,
Of course.
and then you can get famous off that. But then there's also the people that are like, comedians that want to entertain you, like properly entertain you.
Of course.
There's people that are teaching you like, like the solar system and
There's definitely. I mean, there's
actual
definitely
educators,
educate.
you know?
There's definitely TikToks that help you learn.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean?
Of
I mean,
course.
there's the brain rot.
TikTok's great, yeah.
no, it definitely is. There's the brain rot TikTok, and then there's the educational
Exactly.
TikTok. You have to determine what kind of For You page you want to have.
Exactly.
So I definitely agree with you on that.
I think at the end of the day, the greatest possible thing that we can think of, or that you can do as a human,
Yeah.
is be good to other people
Of course.
and educate yourself. I think racism kind of stems from not being educated. That's like a big thing.
Of course, yeah.
You know?
When you don't know what's happening, I mean,
Exactly.
it's pretty easy to be hateful when
And then-
you're uneducated.
and
Do you
you
think
know what I'm
there's
saying?
truth in every joke?
I think for the most part, you can definitely argue that, but a lot of the time, there's like comedians like Shane Gillis and all these people that like
They're funny.
make
They're really
jokes
funny.
that could come off as racist, but they're also like intentionally trying to be funny.
I watched the Shane
You know?
Gillis stand-up comedy skit the other
So-
day, and he was like, "Do you want to know what a woman's favorite hobby is?
What's that?
Folding shit."
Oh my God. Low-key though.
That's what
You're
he
not
said.
wrong.
I'm like, that's
You're not wrong.
crazy. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, no, actually though, I mean that my girlfriend tells me all the time. It's not. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a hobby. It's more like something that makes you more peaceful.
Folding shit.
Yeah, no, like no, genuinely for women, like, and even for some men, I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of people, like.
What do
doing
you do to
something-
relax? Like you're saying, so you're saying folding stuff can help ease your mind, relax. You
Yeah.
get in the zone. You chill.
Well,
What's your go-to relaxation?
me
technique?
personally,
Yeah,
I like praying. I think praying is like
that's how you relax.
well, it's technically speaking, praying is the same.
Put your mind at ease. But I'm talking
Well-
about you're recovering. Like how like
No, but that's the thing. The way that I pray, it's like I'll lie down, I'll pray, and the difference between a lot of people don't understand the difference between praying and meditation is that you're speaking to someone specific.
Gotcha.
Whereas meditation, you don't necessarily have to be speaking. You're just kind of like sitting there, and you're just like in a Zen type of.
Well,
state,
meditation,
you
I
know?
think of you're speaking to the universe.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You're
The
speaking
thing
to the
is,
universe and
with
then
praying is
praying.
like the way that I pray. At least I'm lying down, I'm praying, but I'm like fully peaceful because
Yeah.
I'm not moving around, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just kind of just there.
Makes
You know,
sense.
like I'm. So realistically, I would say praying is one. Another thing that I love to. I mean, this may not be like, peaceful, but
Yeah.
something that really like helps me, especially if I'm like in a bad mood or something. I'll like run, or I'll do push-ups just to get my mind off of it.
I think
you
fitness
know?
is so important to mental
Fitness
health.
is very, very important.
Because it's like have you ever gone to the gym and then you go home after and you
I
felt
feel
bad?
great.
Have you ever felt bad after going to the gym?
Not that I can remember. No.
Right?
Yeah, I've never felt anything but great.
Exactly.
To be honest.
Exactly.
So,
And I feel like fitness is considered a hobby. I feel like
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Work-
So
lifting
it's
weights
something
is
that makes
definitely
you
a
makes
hobby.
you feel
Running,
good.
yeah, for
I
sure.
think that's the main thing. Going back to what we were saying about hobbies, I think a hobby is supposed to be something that makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be an escape from reality a little bit. And I feel like every person who's really pursued their dreams, the job that they currently are professional at, start off as a hobby for them.
Oh, guaranteed.
And it's when you put you're all into something.
Yeah,
It really.
it's really just like something that, like, for example, athletes, YouTubers, famous people like actors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It all started as a hobby. It
Of
all
course.
started like, I really love doing this. And like the thing with hobbies, the only difference between hobbies and what you do for work is hobbies are something that you really just enjoy doing.
Of course.
And some people are lucky enough to turn that into their real job.
Mm-hmm.
Hobbies are great because
Yeah.
hobbies are something that you enjoy doing, and it really, like, if you hate your job,
Yeah.
after you, like, when you go home, something that you
You
really
look
love
forward
doing,
to do- you look
exactly.
for- yeah, that
like
makes
that's
sense.
it's really important. Here's the thing: hobbies are great because it's really important to wake up and actually have something to look forward to.
Of course.
It's very important to wake up and actually have something to look forward to. Otherwise, you wake up feeling tired, you feel stressed.
Of course.
You don't want to wake up sometimes, like it's a struggle.
No,
So,
definitely.
I mean, it doesn't have to be sports. It can be like chess. It can be writing. It could be whatever you feel like is important to
Yeah.
you. I feel like hobbies are great in that way to make you
I
just
do.
feel just like, oh, I have something to look forward to.
And that's how I feel about filming this with you, good sir.
Oh, fantastic.
And
Appreciate that, sir.
Guarantee. And then also, one of
Yes.
the things that I look forward to filming on today's session was
What's that?
something that we filmed on our last session.
Oh.
And it was our hypotheticals of the week.
Hypotheticals of the week.
Hypotheticals of the
Okay.
week. And I wrote some out for you. I
Oh,
know you
please,
probably
please.
wrote some out for me as
Of
well.
course.
We were ready to film this session. First hypothetical. You, good sir.
Yes, sir.
Would you rather have Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s voice,
Okay.
where you can control the volume, or not be able to control the volume of your own voice you have now?
Ooh. That's a good question. Robert F. Kennedy.
You know how his voice is.
Yes.
I can't even fucking do
You're
it.
terrible. You're terrible.
I can't even do it.
I think
His voice is so fucking bad. I'm not, like he's cool. He's a cool guy. I like
No,
what he
no,
stands
he's
for.
like- he's like-
But
he's like-
I'll hear him talk, and I can't even. It's
Well,
hard for me to listen.
He
to
has
it.
a stutter because he had a stroke. I'm sure that everybody knows that. I think that maybe here's the thing. No, the problem with having your own voice but not being able to control the volume
Yeah.
is at any point you could be like this or you could be like this.
Exactly.
And it's like you could be in the most important interview of your life.
And then you're screaming.
And then you just you'll be
Or you're
screaming
whispering.
and then you'll just be whispering. And it's like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
You know. So
F. Kennedy
Robert F.
Jr.'s
Kennedy's voice, give it to me. Wait,
sure.
pause. Don't give it to me. But but yes, I'll take that one. Would you rather
For sure.
be on a reality TV show
Mm-hmm.
and get voted out the first round, but everybody likes you on social media after?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you rather win the reality TV show and then afterwards everybody just hates you because of the personality you have?
Okay. Is everyone defined as everyone on the show or everyone that watched the show?
Everything.
So I'm just gonna get out and everyone's just gonna hate me.
Exactly.
How much money do I win on the show?
$1 million.
Oh yeah, no, everyone go fuck themselves.
You're telling me?
I could care less.
but hold on a second. Let's run that back though, because
What am I getting
After-
like death threat? Am I getting like death threats at my door? Or
oh
something?
no, you get death threats, you get shit thrown at you. Like,
Well, guess what? I have $1 million. I can get a security guard. It'll be a nice time.
yeah, but think about it this way though. You lose on the reality TV show, but then everybody loves you. That includes producers from other shows and shit like that. It doesn't change your mind? You still want to just win and just be like, oh, I hate this guy.
Yeah, no, I take the $1 million.
You still win? Okay.
I take the
All
$1 million
right.
for sure.
If that's how it is.
I'd put $1 million into a index fund or something. I'd make freaking, I don't know, like 10% of my money every year. Make $100K a year. Never have to work again.
Okay.
Bam, kabam. Everyone can hate me as much as they want. Would you rather be in a really terrible prison where every day is different? Like you can have really good days where some good stuff happens, or you can have really terrible days. It's a mix of emotions. Like a normal
Okay.
day, but you're in prison, right? Like a normal lifestyle, but you're in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Or have the same exact day in life every day, and you're not able to change one thing about it.
Oof.
It's like Groundhog's Day.
It's like Groundhog Day or Death Day to like. It's basically you just have to relive the same day over and over and over.
Over and over and over again.
Well, is it a good day, or is it just like
It's a mediocre day.
it's just
You have
kinda
to like
just
go
mid?
to work. Like you go to work. Like you wake up. You
go to
work.
work and just have to keep doing that for the rest of like
Yep.
my entire
You wake
life.
up. You
the exact
work.
same thing
You
happens
go to the
over
gym.
and over again.
You get to fuck some bitch after.
What?
That's what your day is every day. Maybe you go to Crumble. You treat yourself to
But
Crumble cookie
every
after you go
single
to
day, I
work.
have to do the exact same thing.
Every single day.
Like there's no variance at all. It's like the exact same thing
Yes.
every. Oh my goodness.
It's
And
not like the best day of your life every day. You know what I mean? It's like a normal day.
And then I eventually die though, right?
Yeah.
Wait, but like you're telling me.
It's your lifestyle.
But hold on, you're telling. So like, do I age at that point? Because
Oh
like,
yeah. No, you age.
So at 70,
No
I
one
have to
else ages, though.
At 70, I have to do the exact same thing
Yes.
as I'm doing right now.
Yes.
That'd actually be impressive.
No one around you ages but you.
Oh, that's it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Here's the thing. Being in prison would suck, but at least something different's happening.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't want to go to prison. You know what? I'm gonna have to end up. I'm still gonna have to go with prison because living.
Ooh,
the
you're
same-
gonna pick prison?
Living the same day over and over and over and over and over and over and over again,
Yeah.
and there's no way to break out of it.
No way to break out of it.
But then at the same time, I'll actually.
Oh,
Not.
name 3 things that you like to do.
Okay.
You can name
well,
3 things that you like to do that's in that day.
play soccer, hang out with my girlfriend, and eat Italian food.
You got to do that, but you have to go to work before. You have to
Oh,
work
yeah,
an 8
no,
hour.
honestly, no.
You work an
Okay.
8-hour shift in the
Yeah, that's
morning.
cool.
Then
That's
you
cool.
go home. You get to hang out with your girlfriend. You get some food. You play soccer at the end. You go to sleep. You do
Yeah,
that
you know what?
every single day.
You changed my mind. You convinced me, sir. I am going with living the same day every day until I die.
I was about to say prison's the worst
Yeah,
thing
prison
that could happen
sucks.
to you.
Prison sucks. But yeah,
Dude, imagine being like 14 and going to prison.
it happens.
Dude,
that kid that you showed me earlier.
The what?
I think he's
16-year-old. He was
16.
16.
He's going for the rest of his life because he murdered someone.
Charged as an adult, and then he started freaking crying in court. I'm like, oh yeah,
Well, I mean,
you're gonna
yeah.
cry now, but you're not gonna
You-
cry
you-
when you freaking
I mean,
killed
you,
that kid.
You murdered someone, so
You know, I agree.
you suck.
You fucking suck, dude.
Would you rather have to work a lot, like a lot, every day,
Okay.
but at least you'll be financially stable?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you rather not work that much, but barely get by, like barely make ends meet?
I feel like I work a bunch already. I work all the
But
time. I feel
basically,
like.
the question is, would you rather work yourself to death, but like at least have money,
Yeah.
or would you rather enjoy your life, but barely be able to afford things?
Honestly, I'd buy a van. I'd buy like a $2,000 van. I'd go drive to California. I'd live on the beach. I'd do that. I'll get an ice cream cone.
No, but you still have to work though.
I work at Petco 2 days a week. Honestly, I did that for the longest. When I was like 18, 19, I did that all the time.
You did do that, yeah. Here's the thing with like being like working too much, you'll never really enjoy life.
Yeah.
But you'll have money. But like, would you rather have money and never really enjoy your life, or would you rather really enjoy your life because you get to do what you want, but you never have the money?
Well,
to,
the
like,
amount of people that
say
work
that you are
themselves to
stable.
death now and then wait till they're 65
And they're miserable.
to enjoy themselves is,
Bro,
is terrible.
People make themselves super miserable just to have money.
Yeah.
But it's like then you see these people that are like, I wouldn't say poor, but like
Money
on the
can only
edge.
buy you so much.
Exactly, money
Like,
can't buy you happiness.
It can't
is
buy.
the- is the
Honestly, I
saying,
feel like it
think.
took me a while to realize that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How important life is compared
Life is
to
so
how
important.
important money is.
Yeah.
But final answer, I would probably go with not being able to afford stuff, but being able to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
Honestly, I quit my job. I could go hang out for 2 years. You know what I mean? Go chill.
Just keep your money in the stock market.
That's
and
what I'm
see how
saying.
that goes.
I just act broke, but I leave all my money in the market. Third question, good sir.
ready.
Third, would you rather?
Yes.
Would you rather date a porn star / OnlyFans model
Okay.
who's getting banged on camera? Or would you rather wife up a high-end escort?
You put me in a peculiar position, sir. At least with the escort, it's like, mystique, like mysterious.
Mysterious.
Versus
She's wearing a
as-
COVID mask
yeah.
walking around. I'm just
Versus
joking.
versus the porn star, it's like when she's walking around, it's like, oh, she's like famous. Oh my God,
Yeah.
you're dating a porn star. It's lit. But like versus the escort, nobody knows she's an escort, but in your head, like, oh, she's
Oh, yeah, no,
she's
definitely.
dogging that CEO right now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
No,
she's
for sure.
She's getting
Well, those
she's
high-end
getting cooked.
escorts, I mean, like they make
They
money.
make really money.
Yeah, they
But the
probably
thing
make
is,
really
with
good
them
money.
too,
Especially
they
in
probably
Vegas.
they have a lot less sex because of how much money they make every time they do have sex.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Versus porn stars, they have to probably film like 2-3 videos at least a week or so.
I've been friends
you
with
know.
porn stars before, and they get paid fucking nothing.
I know.
They get paid like
But-
for
but
one
the thing
shift
is-
that I work at my job. That's what they're getting paid to get fucked on camera and put
So
online.
nice. Me
It's like,
person-
yeah, so here's $200.
You know.
We're gonna need you to go over with Tyrone and Jamal over there, and we'll put it on video.
Why do they
after.
have to be Tyrone?
It's the first two names I thought.
Big Tyrone over there.
Here's $200. Get yourself a lollipop.
Just get lollipop, bro.
Have a nice time.
Oh, I mean, I'm going with escort. So I've watched a lot of Law and Order Special Victims Unit, and I can tell you they have lists, okay? And these lists that they have are specific names, right?
Okay.
And the amount of names that are on there are pretty small because they're clients.
Gotcha.
The only issue with that is because they're like repeat clients, so they'll have sex with them more than once. Versus porn stars, it's possible that they have sex with the person more than once, but not really, and it's like totally fake.
Well, yeah, it's just completely fake.
So
I think
I'm
they're
still
both
going
kinda
escort
fake.
just because I don't want my girlfriend's fucking entire body shown on just.
And I'm
naked
not
shit.
talking
It's
about. I'm not
weird.
talking.
No, I know.
I'm saying random.
I'm not saying my girlfriend right now. I'm saying
Yeah,
like in
yeah.
general. I wouldn't want my partner's stuff just to be like all over
On
the
vi-
internet.
all over
versus
online.
like at least with an escort, it's only like really rich CEOs, and maybe I'll like pull up one day and just rob the shit out of them. You never know. So-
Work as a team. Be like just a whole setup.
exactly.
That's hilarious.
What do you think? Would you say the same, or would you go with porn star?
No, I think I'd go. I'd probably agree with you on it.
Yeah,
I'd
right?
probably
Yeah,
go
escort.
Yeah, escort.
Yeah, for sure.
Final answer. Lock it in.
Sold. Last hypothetical of the week. Would you rather have worked for Ellen during the time that she was a total bitch to everybody that she worked with, or would you rather film a romance movie with Blake Lively right now?
Ooh. Well, Blake Lively, isn't she like fucking like?
She's the one with the lawsuit against her coworker.
She's like fucking like suing people for shit.
she's suing her This Ends With Us co-star.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ellen,
For sexual
dude.
harassment. But everybody's on his side, though, because more and more stuff is coming out that she was actually a total piece of shit, and she's just like, you know.
The false
she
fucking,
does that.
Dude,
A lot.
when people try to ruin people, it's so terrible.
It's like, here's the thing. The second that a woman says that they're sexually harassed, you have to believe them. Because, like, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, realistically, most women, the thing is, like, most women don't lie about that shit. Like, it takes a lot to be brave enough to come out and say, oh, someone sexually harassed me.
Yeah.
The problem is when it's somebody like, well, I'm not saying that it's not true, but it's somebody like Blake Lively kind of comes out and it's false, then it ruins it for all these other women that are too scared to stand up.
No,
now they're never doing
doing
it.
You know, Justin Tucker got accused by a bunch of massage parlor people saying that he like.
I don't know.
I heard about it yesterday.
I didn't hear about that at all.
Justin Tucker, literally, some massage parlor people. They're like, oh yeah, no, he like pulled a Deshaun Watson. That's what they're saying about it. And they're like, when did this happen? And they said, oh, this happened between 2012 and 2016.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're talking about something that happened between 2012 and 2016.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
it's
I mean,
joke.
obviously, if it's true, it's terrible.
If it's true, it's gross.
But it's just like,
Yeah.
it's just the most random accusation you can throw at somebody.
It's like random, but like, I guess with that, it's like nothing has come out around him specifically that would make them just randomly bring it up.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I would never want to be accused of anything like that.
Being accused is like, bro, being accused.
It ruins your reputation.
In now society, being accused means you're guilty.
Of
Guaranteed.
course.
It just, regardless, like, there's so many men that get accused, and then they go to court, and they find out that the woman was literally lying and accusing them of something bullshit. The woman doesn't get any penalty.
No penalty.
And then he's screwed for the rest of his life because he was accused, even though he didn't do anything wrong.
It's terrible.
I'm not saying that you should back men that do. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
You know, Jeffrey Epstein sucked. He was a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, did he? Terrible.
I think false accusations. I think you should go to jail if you.
I guarantee.
If you get proved that you did a false accusation.
If you're a liar, you're a liar.
You go to jail.
But it should be a law. I mean, it is a law, but nobody ever enforces it.
Yeah, no, for real.
You know.
But back to the question though. So you're saying, would I rather have my reputation ruined?
Yes.
Or work with a lesbian bitch?
a really, really, really mean lesbian bitch.
Yeah, I'd rather work for Ellen, even though I absolutely hate Ellen.
Yeah.
Ellen's so fake.
Ellen sucks. All this new information is coming out that your other co-stars don't like you, dude. Like, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So that's on you. And the whole thing with
And when
like
you
her
act like you
husband-
own the room and you're a fucking dick, it's just like no one.
like for example, Ryan Reynolds kind of butted into it, which was like, here's the thing: Ryan Reynolds is hilarious,
I like Ryan
and
Reynolds.
a lot of people love working with Ryan Reynolds because he's funny. He's a good guy, like he is. But honestly, Blake Lively should have never done This Ends With Us because
I'm probably never gonna see that movie either.
Yeah, I watched it. It was a decent movie. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on the movie. I thought the movie was good, but the fact that like it wasn't just like now she's accusing Justin Baldoni, but beforehand, what's his name? Ryan Reynolds was going over and like kind of like, you know, playing these like pranks on her other male co-stars.
Yeah.
And they weren't really into it because like the stuff that he was doing was kind of like weird, you know.
That's so terrible.
And it's like, you know, like, dude.
Womp, womp, womp.
Two of the biggest stars in Hollywood. Why are you acting like little bitches, bro?
Yeah.
I'll call it out right now. Blake Lively, you are a little bitch. You need to stop acting like
You're
that.
a stupid bitch.
Like, straight up. I don't care. Like, why? And to be honest, if I was Justin and actually Justin Baldoni is what was it called? Countersuing her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's doing that now because she's trying to ruin his reputation, say that he was sexually harassing her, and all these accounts from the other co-stars are basically saying that's not true at all. So now he's like, well, guess
countersuing
what?
people is hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's funny because guess what?
But you're gonna sue me? No, I'm gonna sue you.
Yeah, it's like the South Park episode where like sue me, I'm gonna sue you.
Exactly. They go back
it's
and
like,
forth.
guess what? You're an idiot, bro. You're getting cooked.
By the way,
Yeah.
honestly, that's one of the great things about living in Las Vegas is
so many
the
great
amount
restaurants.
of great restaurants that you can go to here is really
My
cool.
goodness, dude. Like Sinatra, of course.
Nachos is
You know,
great.
Lavo, the place he works, Lucchini is pretty good. There's even this place called Strega right down the street from the Ridges here in Vegas.
I haven't been
Amazing.
there before.
Shout out Strega, like fire.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should try it because it's like the price point isn't like super high. I mean, it's basically a little bit lower than like the Strip,
Yeah.
but quality food.
Of
Quality,
course.
and the service was great. So,
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, I think I've been at every Tao restaurant but Cathedral.
I've never
Every
even
Tao
heard of Cathedral.
Cathedral. I don't even know. I think it's in the.
It sounds really nice though.
No, it's super nice.
That sounds like, you know.
Pretty much every Tao restaurant,
Is-
even though Tao is an Asian name.
Do you
it's
walk
all
in
like-
and is it like a church?
It sounds like
Right?
freaking something like
I mean-
that. Nah, dude, going out to dinner is probably one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, no, for sure. Look, if you're gonna spend your money, would you rather spend it on quality food or gambling?
Food,
Quality
for sure.
food. Yeah,
food
right.
for sure.
Because like,
I mean, depends the mood I'm in. You know what I
At the
mean?
end of the day, you're gonna leave happy.
If I have a
with
couple
gambling,
drinks.
there's a 50-50 chance.
I mean, what's my budget for gambling?
No, I mean like for example, how much did you spend personally yesterday?
110.
Yeah, 110. So if you go to
But we get a
if you
bunch
have
of discounts and
$110, let's say
we
say
get
one-
hooked. I get hooked up.
Let's
when
say
I go there.
150. Let's just say 150.
Okay.
You go to a really nice restaurant, you spend 150. Would you rather do that, or would you rather go sit at a blackjack table and put 150 down?
Oh fuck.
I'm going to the
I
restaurant.
love blackjack so much.
I'm
I
going to
love
the
blackjack
restaurant,
so
bro.
much.
I don't care. I'm going to the
And
restaurant
guess what?
because
You
unless
hit on soft 16. You always hit on soft. You hit on any 16 if the dealer has 7 or better.
I'm gonna hit on a
Always.
strong 19. I don't care.
Oh my gosh, freaking! When we were in Mesquite, fucking Steven, he fucking he hit
I'm
a
not
soft
surprised.
he hit a soft 19 and got an ace. He hit a soft 19 and got an ace, and he got 20.
Bro,
and we were all like,
lucky-
"Dude, what the fuck?"
You lucky ass.
And no, he lost the hand too.
Oh,
the dealer
what?
got 21.
That's
after.
crazy.
No, it was
Wait,
hilarious.
I thought aces were
It's one.
Oh, it's one.
So soft 19, you get an ace, you get 20.
That's pretty good. Hey,
no,
bro,
a 20 is like
no. See, this is
second
what-
best thing you can have. Other than
Gambling is
21.
bullshit because I remember when I went with you guys a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I only played 4 hands, 3 of them of which I got a 19 or a 20, and I lost all 3 of them.
Yeah, no.
And the other one I got like a 16, and I lost.
I've lost so much money playing blackjack
It was
before.
a joke.
But dude, the most money I lost in one night playing blackjack was probably
$1,000.
1,800.
18.
1,800 is probably the most money I've lost.
I've
But I've made more though. I've made like
Yeah, that's
2,500 before. Remember the
That's
one
good.
night at the Cosmo?
Oh, I remember
where I
that.
made 2,500.
Yes, I do.
I won 12 hands in a row.
Yeah, that's
with
crazy.
$100 a hand.
Sometimes it's really just about luck and just like, you know.
No, it was
like
crazy.
I mean, here's the thing: counting cards is like incredibly difficult, and it's just like a waste of time. Because if they catch you doing that, you're banned.
I don't count.
And you live in Vegas.
I can't do it. It's too hard for me to do. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's-
unless
it's
I go to like a
complicated.
single deck or a double deck, and there's no like, and there's actually a hand shuffle, then I'd be able to kind of have an idea of
I
what's coming to
wouldn't.
come out next.
I don't
But
even try.
It's honestly, I don't either. I just play
I
by
like
the
math.
book. I play basic strategy. Sometimes I go with my gut, which you have to sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
So,
You do. You really do.
I do love gambling though.
But
If you were gonna gamble, would you rather sports bet or play blackjack right now?
sports bet.
Really?
Yeah.
What would be your
I actually
lock for
really
the
like-
Super Bowl?
The thing is, I actually do like sports betting. To be fair,
It's really
sports betting.
fun.
Sports betting is different though because sports betting you're betting on people
Yeah.
versus blackjack. I mean, you're betting on yourself against
That's true.
the company, and the
Yeah.
company almost
The company's always
wins.
going to win. The casino's
So,
always
at
wins.
least with sports, especially betting on sports that aren't rigged, NFL, that at least like
What's your
there's a
lock?
chance.
What's your lock for the Super Bowl?
Saquon Barkley, 1 rushing touchdown at least.
Or anytime touchdown.
Anytime touchdowns
Mm-hmm.
are going. I'd say probably Patrick Mahomes, over 1.5 passing touchdowns because
Yeah.
I feel like he's definitely going to get
I
that.
mean, it doesn't surprise me.
I don't know if that's like an actual betting thing.
I mean, my
an
lock
option, but
is the over on Patrick Mahomes' rushing yards because he's going
Yeah,
to
he's
run
gonna
a
get
bunch
it.
during the Super Bowl.
definitely gonna get it.
He's going to get desperate.
I'm sure that they're only going to put it at like 50 something, and I'm sure that he's going to get more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown because
Yeah.
he's going to get a tush push for sure.
No guaranteed.
And then I'd go Travis Kelce over receiving yards.
Yeah.
And Eagles money line because the Eagles are going to freaking win the Super
If
Bowl.
the Eagles win the Super Bowl,
No, they're going to. Dude, it's going to be belt to fucking ass, bro. You have no idea, bro. The Eagles are going to beat the fucking break.
No,
I don't mean to
they're not
swear, swear. But
They're
guess
not-
what?
they're not,
I get passionate about this.
When was the last
Eagles are
time-
gonna smoke them.
When was the last time that a team actually just destroyed another team in the Super Bowl that you can remember?
I remember the Broncos beat the Panthers really bad.
Yeah, but
That was a while ago.
that was a
though.
long time.
That was
like,
a while ago.
The last couple of Super Bowls were like pretty close.
Do you know what's gonna happen? The Eagles are gonna put Patrick Mahomes in a blunt, and they're gonna smoke him.
Oh,
They're gonna smoke that Taylor Swift.
say that
pack.
to the camera.
The Eagles are gonna put Patrick Mahomes in a blunt, and they're gonna smoke him. And
like
Kendrick
that.
Lamar is gonna be playing at halftime, and it's gonna be
Kendrick
a
Lamar
great time.
is gonna play not like us. He's gonna be wearing an Eagles jersey. It's gonna be great.
You're wearing October's very own.
Yes, I am.
Do you like Kendrick?
I do.
Are you on
no,
both
if
sides?
if we're talking who's the superior rapper, it's definitely Kendrick. If we're talking like who would I rather listen to, for the most part, probably Drake. It's just
I respect that.
true. I mean, like Drake has more hits, I feel like, than
Nah, Drake's-
Kendrick.
Drake's a G, bro.
Kendrick's a better rapper for sure, but like
I find Kendrick annoying, bro.
but I'm wearing this because I was born in October, so I am October's very own.
I like that.
Yes,
Fuck Drake. Are you a Libra?
I am.
Oh yeah, we're both
You-
Libra. Yeah, no, I don't know, dude.
He was
There's
born
a
a week,
cutoff.
he was born a week
I-
before
well,
me.
I don't-
He was born
there's
a
a-
week before me. He should know this shit.
There's a cutoff though. There's a cutoff
The
between the,
cutoff
fucking
is
months.
I think the 15th, and I was born on the 6th. So
Okay.
6th.
I wasn't sure if you
Ugh.
were a part of the cutoff or not. Thank you for watching this episode of the Close Enough podcast. We really appreciate you guys watching and dealing with our nonsense.
Yeah, please like, subscribe, follow us. Shout out our TikTok. It's the Close Enough podcast as well. Anything else you want to add today?
No? Like and
brother.
subscribe.
It's
Like
been
and
fun.
subscribe.
It has been fun. We'll see y'all next time.
There we go.